All right, hello guys. Back after 3 months. Uh, this video is late because my desktop decided to say, "Hey, you know what? I'm Windows 10." They decided they don't want to support me no more, so I am just going to lose Bluetooth compatibility, lose uh USB port compatibility, and every time I am on, I'm going to make an obnoxious ding noise, which makes recording on said device impossible because the only sound source I have is my through my monitor. Um, this uh audio should be louder this time. I don't even know why the audio was so quiet last time. It shouldn't have been. But it's fixed now. Hopefully it's not too loud this time. It shouldn't be too loud. I literally went through and checked the audio on my own computer to see how it goes or how well it was. And it wasn't too bad. I say that. Um, so yeah, here we are. With part two, starting with chapter 4. So chapter 4, earning trust. Again, voice acting would most likely not really happen today because running on well, zero sleep for the past 3 days. My mind is not there for voice acting. Okay, here we go. Chapter 4, earning trust. Going to the door, keeping an eye on his surroundings in case she comes back since he couldn't see her now. He found the door was still locked. Stupid, stupid door won't open, he grumbled angrily. Why was everything being so difficult? He just wanted out of here. Oh? Oh wait, this is Freddy. Oh? You're going to need a photo pass to open the door. Apologies, I assumed you had one already. Well, you should be able to find one at a convenience counter. My tongue got tied. Ignore that. Gregory folded his arms, tilting his head confused. Why would he think that? He already knew he didn't have a guest profile. He shrugged. He just had to steal a photograph. No big deal. Heading away from the room, Gregory headed to the big shutters. The big shutters. Okay, I'm just going to cut that part. Heading away from the room, Gregory headed to the big shutter doors. It was the closest to him, so he figured he could look there first. He jumped, gritting his teeth as it automatically began to rise. It didn't go far. A bit annoyed, in a way, but he was thankful since it lowered the chance of being drawn. Again, this may cut. He jumped, gritting his teeth as it automatically began to rise. It didn't go far. A bit annoying in a way, but he was thankful since it lowered the chances of drawing attention. Ducking under, he blinked in surprise at a cutout of Freddy with a persistent. Doing this while half asleep is not the smartest idea. Okay. Ducking under, he blinked in surprise at a cutout of Freddy with a present under it. One free photo was written on the cutout. It was weird. It was weird. Still, he looked around. No one was near, and it didn't hurt to check it. The worst that he imagined happening was that it would make a loud noise. He could run and hide if it did. Opening it up, he was surprised to find a photograph was inside after all. Good job. Now please, come let me out. Shrugging, he took it and went back to get Freddy out. Going to the door, he lifted the pass up, and the door opened. Freddy was standing right in front of it. Way to go, superstar! I knew you could do it, he said, rattling Gregory's ears again. Freddy glanced around. I know how to get you out of here. Climb back into my chest cavity, he said, a little lighter. Having been in him before while he was moving, Gregory was a bit hesitant. yet he also wanted to get off his leg and get out quickly. Okay, but you better be careful moving around. I don't want to be squished and twisted into a meat pretzel, he stated, climbing back inside. Now inside, Gregory could see around him. It made him a bit antsy. Still, Freddy hadn't tried to get the guard's attention and was helping him thus far, so he decided to trust him for now. There is still time, but we must hurry. If I'm spotted, I will certainly be sent back to my room. I will escort you to the main exit through the utility tunnels. It's the safest path. Saying so, Freddy began to move. He was much smoother now since he was being careful not to move his torso as much. Still, his words worried Gregory. He looked down at his watch, looking at the time. It was almost 11:30, so that meant he had half an hour to get to the doors before they were locked. He's thankful he was able to hear everything outside of Freddy. He could hear a door open and close, Freddy's footsteps as he goes. It seemed as he was going down some stairs from the feeling of it. Gregory tensed as he heard the woman call out for him. It's down here. You have to go back. Freddy continued instead, reassuring him that he was fine as long as he was in the hatch. After a few turns going down, Greg began focusing on his watch. With each minute, he grew more worried. Suddenly, Freddy stopped. I feel you're broken. Freddy frowned. Aggressive. Okay, honestly, I'm not going to cut this. I'm not going to cut anything. I'm going to do what one of my favorite YouTubers do whenever they mess up and just add it to the video. You guys get to enjoy free bloopers. Congratulations. Freddy, I said Freddy again. Okay. Yep, I am not going to start over. You guys get to enjoy the bloopers. Gregory frowned. Broken? Does he mean injured? Was he talking about his knee? Don't worry about it. I'm fine. No, I feel that something's wrong. I am taking you to the first aid station. Freddy insisted, beginning to move again. There's no time. I'm fine. Gregory panicked, looking at the clock. Freddy stopped and pulled Gregory out in front of a red curtain that he figured was the mentioned first aid station. Seeing as he wouldn't move till he did, Gregory quickly went and grabbed a box with the supplies. He stiffened when he heard footsteps. Quickly, he pulled the curtains closed as he peeked out. Tensely, he watched as Freddy spoke to the crazy blonde who was after him. As it was, he had nowhere to go. He was trapped if Freddy gave him up. Freddy didn't tell Vanessa, the woman, anything though. She left saying she told the others already. Great, more obstacles. Seeing her leave, Gregory quickly put a band-aid on his knee and came out. Told you she was after me. I said nothing. I will keep you safe. Let's go. It was true. Freddy had kept quiet when Gregory was cornered. Gregory felt he could trust him a bit more as he climbed back in the stomach. All right. Now we're on to chapter 5. Running to the exits. They're still going through the tunnels, making their way to the entrance. The place was huge, and one small comment from Gregory led to Freddy talking about all the different places in the building. It wasn't something Gregory cared about right now. Instead, he was more worried about the ticking time. He only had 15 minutes left. As they came near one of those round red rooms with the lightning bolts, Freddy stumbled. Promptly, he opened his chest and pulled a surprised Gregory out before setting him on the floor. I am terribly sorry. The recharge cycle had not yet completed when I found you. You must continue without me. I will guide you on your fast watch in case you get into any trouble. The robotic bear said, slumping down slightly. Don't know if I can do this alone. He couldn't help but think if the woman saw him now. Perhaps the others who she mentioned. Even if Freddy guided him, the fact he didn't know where to go would definitely not help. Freddy didn't stick around though, as he quickly ran into the red room. Apparently, it was for recharging. Faced with little choice and a ticking clock, Gregory began to walk away quickly, hoping to get out safely. Going down one of the halls, he found the path blocked. He would have to go through a room that had a door on the other side as well. Only problem was, one of the animatronics was inside when he opened the door. He recognized her. It was on her wall. It was on her wall when he passed her room. Chica. Grabbing an empty can, he tossed it away from himself. The noise made her The noise it made got her attention as she walked away, giving him the chance to slip by her. As he kept going, he found himself in some kind of control room? Couldn't tell. Hearing loud stomping at that, Gregory turned around to find the animatronic alligator behind him. With a swipe of his claws, he broke down a gate, coming towards him with those same stompy steps. It was clearly after him. Reaching sneaking, Gregory turned to his second best talent, running. He just hopes he didn't get caught at a dead end. Honestly, I started there because of my brain point. Fun. Running through the room, he came to a left turn, some stairs, and across some high up pathways. He couldn't focus too much on his surroundings. It was all dark with a faint red light illuminating enough to see where he was going. Coming to another turn, he went up some more stairs and ducked under some random stuff. Getting past it, he kept going till he felt he was lost then. He gulped as he found another roundabout hallway. He did so because he could hear more footsteps, not as loud as the Gator's, but louder than Vanessa's. Right, Freddie had mentioned that his watch could check cameras, though it was tiny and took a bit of a though it was tiny and took a bit of hasty figuring out. He managed to get some idea on where they were. Huh? She said again. How? He was eating more garbage and throwing it back up. Just why? That's actually disgusting. Keep imagining that. Digressing, he saw an opportunity and went for it. Last boy over here, she basically sang as she happened to see him. Once again, he began running, trying to get away from her. Seeing a door ahead, he ran in and locked it. The door was metal and looked sturdy, but she was banging hard on it. Was correct. Ignore that. Well done, Gregory. You found a security office. You should be quite safe here. The doors were designed to keep our highly trained security staff safe in the event of an emergency, as long as the doors stay closed, which they will, as long as as long as there is ample power. Freddy suddenly said from his watch. Oh, did he know? No, that didn't matter right now. Hey, the bar's only at 15%, and they're pounding on the door. How am I going to get out of here? It was an it was an estimate since it was a bar. What mattered was that they okay, you know what? Let me read to that part. It was an estimate since it was after this chapter, I need to get something liquidy in me. It was an estimate since it was a bar. What mattered was it was running low though. Do not panic. See an interface on the security desk. Hold on while I make it accessible to you. There. You can now activate security protocols. Did he mean the big button shaped like Freddy's head? It was red a second ago, but now it was green. While Gregory didn't know how he did it, he wasn't going to ask as he pressed it. The adjacent door opened and he rushed out. A few more halls and he found himself in the lobby he had seen hours ago. Brent running from that man. Okay, my brain is processing slowly. Nobody was in sight. Okay, it's a pre-recorded voice. I could try my best to do. Hold up. Okay, no, I can't muster up a mental idea on doing a voice. I can usually do that, but I can't now. I'm too tired. Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex is now closed, initiating nighttime protocols. A voice said from the intercoms. Ahead, Gregory could see a roll-up gate coming down over the doors. All right, now we're on chapter 6. I'm grabbing this tea real quick 'cause I got tea. If you heard that being, that's because my laptop was saying, "Hey, feed me power," because it is dying. It is at something percent, 19%. Good, that's great. While I'm setting that up and getting mouth on dry so I can stop stumbling over my words as much, I'm going to take a moment to say, please make sure you go and give proper kudos to the writer. This is their work after all. You won't properly give them you won't properly give them my brain is processing so slow right now. Please give the author of this fanfiction kudos and comment what you like about it. If there's a certain part of the chapter you like or a certain thing, please comment on that chapter what you like. So far, from what I've seen and could tell from interacting with them a bunch on the website, they are pretty consistent with responding. So you have no issues with them responding to comments, which is better than most people who fan fictions because, well, sometimes they got too many comments to go through, but they are on top of it. So if there's anything you like or want to comment about, go ahead. They tend to respond. If they don't, then chances are they probably either missed it or didn't notice. And that's the only way I know that the reason why they didn't respond. Because every time I check, they always respond, whether it's sooner or later. Okay, I almost started reading it without changing the chapters. All right, now on to the next chapter. Chapter 6, Building Frustration. No, no, wait, I'm still here. Okay, voice crack. God dang. I drink something to help treat my this to prevent a voice crack, and I still voice crack. Hmm. No, no, wait, I'm still here. Gregory yelled as he ran quickly, trying to get to the doors in time. He was close, but he knew he would get stuck partway if he tried to get under the gate. He hit his fist against the gate with "Come back soon" written on it. He wished he never came to begin with. Now what am I supposed to do? He grumbled to himself, rubbing his aching head to try and ease the headache. How unfortunate, Gregory. You missed your chance. But there is still hope. You'll be able to escape when the security doors reopen at 6 a.m. Until then, keep moving. And try not to draw attention to yourself. If there's another way out, I will help you find it. I promise. Did he hear him? See him on the cameras or something? It didn't matter. Right? Not right now. He had way more important things to worry about. Gregory started to stare at his fast watch as if we were insane. We have to wait 6 hours? We won't last 5 minutes in this place. Well, he knew he couldn't just sit there. It was too open, and as Freddy said, he has to keep moving. Even if his head was still pounding and he felt ready to collapse at any moment due to his slight aching knee and how much running he was doing. If it weren't for the adrenaline, he would probably pass out right now. Was it the drug still? Well, he needed to get to the main part of the place. Going over to some small gates, Gregory wasn't surprised that they didn't let him through. Gregory wasn't surprised that they didn't let him through. I felt like I messed it up when I read that the first time, so I just read it a second time just to be careful, just to be sure. Um, what stopped him from ducking under it or climbing over? These turnstiles require a complimentary Pizzaplex entry pass. There should be one located near the main entrance. I would suggest not trying to pass without one. There are security measures in place, you see. Sighing, Gregory turned and began looking. He tilted his head curiously as he saw another cutout pointed pointing to another present. It said it was a complimentary entry pass. Well, again, the worst that could happen was it had. Hmm, Yep. Well, again, the worst that could happen was that he made a loud sound. Sure enough, the pass was inside. Taking said pass, he walked around map, mapping, a mopping robots, and made his way into the main plex. Well done, superstar. I sounded like what's his name, Yogi the Bear or something like that. That's what I sounded like for a second. Well done, superstar. You have access to the library. Oh, someone please put me out of my misery. I am exhausted and I still have two more videos to record, make up for lost time. Okay, try again. Well done, I'm checking to see if this thing is still recording. It is good, though it's lagging a lot. And I mean like the bar is lagging. I know it's picking up my voice. I've checked. It was lagging and it still picked up my voice pretty well. Okay. Well done, I am now starting to sound like Yogi the Bear again. Yogi the Bar. And I know someone's laughing at me right now. Not watching. I just know right now someone's laughing at me. Okay. Well done, superstar. You have access to the lobby. Unfortunately, that complimentary entry ticket does not allow you to enter the pizzeria. Gregory huffed, seeing how entering there would be useful with more places to hide. He needed to find some way to get there. Though he really wished Freddy would speak softer, she was right over there, walking around a fountain in the main area. Thankfully, she hadn't noticed him yet. We can find an upgrade machine in customer service. Where was that at? Gregory looked around. There was only two areas he could see. Unfortunately, both places had doors locked at the main floor. One was the Faz Pad, and the other was Glamrock Gifts. Where was customer service? He had to pass Chica, who he wasn't sure how she got there ahead of him again, and get up the stairs. Is she magic? Honestly, I would not be surprised if she were magic. Taking that this is a fan fiction based off of a game, based off a entire series, where there is possessed animatronics trying to kill you. When there comes with possession, there comes with magic. So again, I would not be surprised if she were magic. Ignore my rambling. Watching for a while, he found she had a pattern. He would walk around, stop near the stairs, and look around while calling out. Go up and walk to both sides before coming down, or walking around to the gates side and do it again. Given the large golden Freddy ornament in the middle, he should be safe if he made his way when she started heading to the gates. Seeing her go down towards the gates, he remained crouched and made his way to the stairs, avoiding her and the bot with a flashlight. It seemed like it was patrolling as well. Quickly going up the stairs, he hid behind a couple of photo booths and began trying to decide where to go. Neither of the two sides say anything about customer service still. Oh, hold up, I think glitched. Okay, there we go. Both appeared to be shops of some kind, though he could see that further down, to the right-hand side, was a daycare center. Well, the best thing he figured out was to go left to right. If it was in the daycare, he will find it last. He felt it best to look close to him first. Going into the it looked like a place to get drinks. Going inside, he saw another bot with a flashlight looking around. It wasn't too hard to get around him. On the other side of the room was a set of stairs going back down. Why lock the bottom when you can get in through the top? Idiots. Heading down the stairs, he found himself lucky. There was a machine there for taking tickets, practically next to the door he came in through. He he mm, when your brain decides to say record skip, he quickly put his ticket in, but it did come back out. Something ate my tickets, he grumbled. He wanted to hit it, but didn't want to be too noisy. He was normally calmer, though still vocal about his feelings, but his entire day had made him even more testy. Perhaps there is a way to hack it back out. Try Landmark Gifts. They have lots of trinkets, knickknacks, and doodads, Freddie suggested. Landmark Gifts? Gregory looked through the door from where he was. That was the place on the side. He groaned. I just want to get out of. Why do I have to go through all of this? He grumbled under his breath. He sighed, deciding to go back through the cafe rather than risk Chica, who was coming down. Heading to the other side, he found shelves of different knickknacks and toys. Great. How was he supposed to find what he was looking for in this place? I stumbled on words with that last bit, but I think you understand what I'm trying to say. Um, but yeah, this was the last chapter for this video. I try to do 3 chapters at least. If I do more, well, technically that I'm not going to do that little on technicalities. I believe you would catch the hints as because background change. Uh, and I'm too tired to do voices properly, at least. As you can tell, that I kept slipping with Freddy doing Yogi Bear. Though honestly, I was kind of half tempted to continue doing Yogi Bear for him. After like what, the 5th time of me trying to do Yogi Bear for him? If I had done it a 6th time, I was going to stick with Yogi Bear. There was nothing that was going to stop me from doing Yogi Bear. Freddy Fazbear was secretly Yogi Bear. I am stupid right now. I am sorry. But yeah. So please go to AO3. I am going to link the fic in the description, like I did last time. Um, give kudos and make sure to comments on KDH 1997. Make sure to comment, tell them what your favorite part is, and please, primary focus. The primary focus is to show gratitude or whatever the word is. 'Cause my brain's not working right now. To the actual writer. Likes and comments on my videos, they help too because it spreads the word a bit. Um, and also gets it out there more for people to find this glorious work, as well as find the video of me sounding like complete idiots who is failing to actually read because their brain decides that it wants to do record skips out throughout the entire reading. Um, so yes, chances are I'm not going to edit this at all because I know I can edit it in the YouTube editor program thing. But I don't feel like going through and cutting a bunch of things because I'm gonna mess up anyways. So it doesn't matter to me. But yeah, AO3, KDH 1997. Kudos comments. That's your main focus for those for showing like. Um, I don't care if you like or comment on my videos. Again, this is mainly for those who have difficulty reading in general, like for dyslexia, sometimes even ADHD, because there's people that struggle reading because they cannot sit down and focus long enough, or even sometimes people just want to get caught up on things and yet are too busy to do so, so they just want to listen. Um, but yeah, also the reason why I'm inspired to like not cut out anything and restart is because there's one YouTuber that I really like that reads fan fictions and they include the little mess ups because, well, it's funny. The pure mistakes are what makes things funny. If people don't like it, I might change it, but including mistakes just show like, hey, you're human. Mistakes happen because this is just how things works. But yeah, that was chapter 4 through 6 of of Who to Trust. Is does this still does it still say temporary name? Hold up. No, it does not say temporary name. So I think they finally decided that they want to keep the name as Who to Trust. All right, so I don't think there's gonna be any name changes. But if it does change, then that's what the name used to be. I will definitely go through and change the video title for what the effect changes to if I do catch it. But chances are, with the fact that they took that bit off, they're probably not going to change it. So I'm going to, after a good 30-minute break of drinking tea and let my throat rest, I am going to work on the second video while this video is processing and uploading it by midnight tonight, and hopefully have the technically the third video, the second video today, but third video out by not tomorrow because we are doing something tomorrow. Uh, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow is Wednesday. So maybe by Thursday I can have it uploaded and hopefully have another video pre-recorded because I have a lot of videos to catch up on. I have It's been 3 months. Uh, Fanfiction is basically over. They've got one more chapter left before they're finished. When I recorded it last, it was in double digits. Now it's on chapter 144. I'm actually behind on reading it myself because I'm all the way up on chapter 138 with recording, not recording, with reading it myself because I like to read ahead and figure out what's going on. Um, but yeah, it's almost over. If you are watching this and have read it as it's being updated daily, mind you, it's been updated daily. So definitely give KDH some much needed respect and love because they were on top of this every single day without break. I don't care if it was all pre-written. The fact that they kept on it every single day for 140 days, 144 days actually, because it's 144. They deserve all of the love and respect that they can get, especially since they are a sweet person, and I hope that they have a great ending to this series and they get all of the attention that they deserve. Because honestly, looking at the fanfiction right now, I know I'm continuing on past the story and getting a little sidetracked from reading itself when I'm supposed to be ending it, but I feel like they deserve more than 438 kudos. They definitely deserve more than 438 kudos. Matter of fact, we've been trying to go through and give more kudos every single day. Okay, I managed to give another kudo, even though it's from a different account, I think. Maybe I don't know. Wait, which account is this? Uh, okay, I know which account this is. Okay, you might see my other account on the kudos list, other the more recent one. If you do check, just ignore it, please. But yeah. Wait, I've got three Halo 3 accounts. I can definitely give more kudos. Chances are they're probably not going to count because they tend to track those things. Hey, beat the system. I can give more kudos. I love how it's taking me this long to realize, hey, I can give more kudos. I got multiple accounts for multiple different things. One for reading and uploading to a different fandom. One for writing and uploading for basically this fandom. And another for making my own AUs, which honestly, I don't know. Because okay, I'm gonna be completely blunt. I ended up rambling for like 2 hours earlier today for mic testing. We might have also accidentally sniped a title for what I was working on for like an AU, and I don't plan on uploading it. When the video goes out, you will know why it got uploaded. I don't plan on really fully outing myself on what I am, basically. Uh, because yeah, if it does get uploaded, then the one that uploaded it, good job. You found it from wherever it was hidden from deep within the system. So if you see it, have fun. But yeah, so that's the end. Give respects and kudos, and I'll see you guys later when I upload the second video for today, or a second recording for today, but it'll be a third video later on down the road, if that makes sense. Probably not, because I'm brain dead.